session we had a discussion related to set data structure. I hope almost we are at end of these collections are related things, but let me talk a bit in detail. Sir, have you remembered, right? First we covered about list data structure. We discussed already. List sir, list data structure we discussed already. Have you remembered, right? And then we discussed about tuple concept. Are you getting? And then we discussed about tuple concept, right? Sir, after tuple, sir, now just we started about set concept, right? Sir, what is the difference between list and tuple? Anyone, can you please tell what the difference between list and tuple? List, sir, duplicates are allowed, insertion order preserved, list is mutable. Are you getting? Tuple is immutable. List and tuple are exactly same except a small difference. What is the difference? Is list is mutable based on our requirement. You can increase the size, you can decrease the size, you can add, you can remove. All those possibilities are there. But sir, if the content is fixed, it won't change at all. Then automatically we can go for what? Then we can go for tuple concept, right? Remember that, okay? Sir, now, so tuple and the list, if any person is asking what is the difference, happily you can tell list is mutable. Are you getting? List is mutable. Next and after the tuple is immutable. I can use the word, I can use the word read-only version. Read-only version of list concept is nothing but tuple concept, right? Sir, sometime then this is about the story of list and tuple. Then when we should go for set concept? Sir, I want to represent a group of values as a single entity. I want to represent a group of objects as a single entity. I should go for, but where duplicates are not allowed. Are you getting? My requirement is, sir, duplicates are not allowed. Sir, this is, sir, first element, second element, third element, fourth element, and so on. Sir, duplicates are not allowed. I don't want to duplicate. I don't want to worry about order also. Are you getting? I don't want duplicates. I don't want to worry about order also. Then happily we can go for set concept, right? Okay. Sir, if any person is asking, do you know, the people who are coming from Java, sir, very important question for the interview room. What is the difference between list and set? Regarding what the difference between list and set? Most valuable question in Java, sir. List duplicates are, respond, list duplicates are, Reva, you are silent, man. List duplicates are allowed, but set duplicates are not allowed. Next, list, sir, insertion order preserved, but set insertion order not preserved. Remember that, set insertion order not preserved, right? Okay. Sir, like, except that all the remaining loopholes are always same. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Index, slicing, such type of thing is not applicable. Like, sir, next, how you can represent set elements? How you can represent set elements within curly braces? Are you getting? Within curly braces. Set itself is nothing but what? Within curly braces, right? Okay. Next, how to create set object? Sir, if you know some values, right? 10, 20, 30, 40. Yes, perfectly it is the value, sir. Suppose assume I want to create empty set object. Take a bit very dangerous concept, sir. I want to create empty set object. Then compulsory we should go for S is equal to set. Like this I have to take. Regarding set is equal to S is equal to set. By mistake, if I'm taking S is equal to like this, now it is treated as dictionary. Remember this one. This one itself is treated as what? Dictionary, sir. I want to create set. Then automatically what is the way? Sir, this is the way empty set object. Sir, assume my requirement is I want to, sir, create set object which is equivalent to the given list, the given sequence, and so on. Then automatically set any sequence you can pass, right? Any sequence you are allowed to pass. Are you getting? It may be list object, it may be sir, tuple object, like any sequence you can able to pass. Then the corresponding equivalent set object by default we are going to get. We covered already, right? Okay. Sir, next one more thing you people should aware. That's all. How to create empty set object, how to create empty set object. Next, and after that, the just the multiple values how you can. Next up for the given sequence, how to create a set object, right? Okay, that's all. So within curly braces, happily you can take a set of values, then automatically it is internally treated as set object, right? Sir, up to this we covered already, right? Sir, now I have one small doubt, sir. Of course, here I have one small doubt is there. Have a look once, sir. Here I'm taking test.py. Assume that I'm taking a. I'm taking a. A is equal to just a curly brace open and a close, right? Can you please tell what is the type of a? Anyone, can you please tell what is the type of a, sir? Please respond. What is the type of a? If I can take just a curly brace open and close, the type of a itself is treated dictionary. Remember this one, sir. What is the type of a? The type of a itself is treated as dictionary. Okay, py test.py. Are you getting py test.py? It is of what types of dictionary type, sir? But now my requirement is, sir, just I don't want like this. I want to create empty set object. Compulsory we should go for set without any argument. Now observe, now what is the types on? That's all. So to create empty set object, take a bit very special care. Compulsory we require to do like this, right? Clear? Any explanation is required? Okay, that's all these things already we covered in the last sessions, right? Now important methods or functions are set aside. Either it may be a method or it may be a function. Whatever methods you can able to call, whatever the methods we can able to call are related to the set object, right? Sir, I have one set is there, sir. Regarding 10, 20, 30 is there. I want to add a new element to the set. I want to add a new element to the set. Yes, sir. Dot add of that new element. Happily you can pass, right? Are you getting new element? By default you can able to pass. So what is the purpose of add method, sir? Add an item. Add an item to the set. Remember this one. What is the purpose of is add an item to the set. If you want to add an element to the set, then happily we can go for what? Set method, right? Okay. Now have a look once, sir. Empty set I created, sir. A, sir, A, or otherwise just let me take yes, sir. Dot add of 10 I'm taking. Yes, dot add of 10 I'm taking. 20 I'm taking. 30 I'm taking. Next one after that 40 I'm taking, sir. Sir, next print of yes, sir. Now can you spell out? Anyone, can you please spell out what the answer we are going to get, sir? 10. What the answer we are going to get? How many elements I added? 4 elements. 4 elements by default I added, right? But anyway, the order wise you can't give any guarantee, sir. Okay, the order wise you can't give any guarantee. Have you observed, right? Order got changed because it is the set. So order wise you can't give any guarantee. That's why. So 40, 10, 20, 30, something like by default you are going to get, sir. Okay. Sir, now this is add method. Okay, sir, if you want to add an element, to the set, what is the method we require to call, sir? Add is the method. Sir, there is one more method is there, sir. What is that method is? Take a bit very special care. Yes, sir. Dot update method. Regarding yes, sir. Dot update method, right? Sir, what is the difference between yes dot add method, yes dot update method? Yes, sir. Add is the method. Yes, not update method. Sir, very simple. Yes, sir. Dot add to add an element to the set. Yes, sir. Dot update method. Sir, what is this X? Don't feel this X itself is nothing but one element. Sir, it may be a list, it may be a set, like sir, all the elements present in this sequence by default will be added to yes, sir. Something like add all the elements present in this X to yes, sir. Are you getting right? Okay, sir, just let me take a small example, right? Yes, in the case of list, we have extend method is there, right? Extend method is there. The same terminology by default is applicable, right? But update, okay, like we are going to use. Sir, now let me take 10, 20, 30, 40, sir. This is about my set. I have one L is there, sir. List is there. Sir, I'm taking 50, 60, 70. Like this, I'm taking, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Dot update. S dot update of L. Are you getting? S dot update of L. Sir, whatever elements are there related to this update method, can you please add those things to this set, like I'm asking? Then automatically, what output by default you are going to get, sir? Have you observed, right? Yes, like that is the difference between update method and the add method. Remember that if you want to add a single element, then automatically you can call add method. If you want to add a group of elements, then automatically we should go for what? Update method, right? Sir, next related to this update method, there is one more specialty is there, sir. Okay, what is that specialty? Yes, sir, for this update need not be only one argument. Any number of argument need not be one argument. Any number of arguments we are allowed to pass, no problem at all. Yes, sir, dot update of x comma y comma z. Sir, where each x itself is nothing but some sequence. It may be list, it may be set, or it may be string, it may be range also. Sir, like all these elements by default will be added to the yes, sir. Sir, how many arguments you are allowed to pass to the update? Please respond. How many arguments you are allowed to pass to the update? Any number of arguments you can pass. Where each argument itself is nothing but sir, a sequence. Remember that. Yeah, it may be list, it may be range, like it may be tuple, any kind of some sequence, right? Okay, like sir, you may ask, sir, now I'm taking sir, like comma range R, sir, just 1 to 5 I'm taking, sir. Have you observed how many arguments I'm passing, sir? L, and then range, next and after that comma Durga, also like this. Oh, how many values I'm going to, even tuple is also valid, Omkar. Sir, how many values we are going to send? Sir, observe all elements present inside L will be added. Next and after that, all elements present inside range of 1 to 5 will be added. All elements present inside Durga by default will be added. So print of yes itself is nothing but what? Just observe that. Do you know Durga won't be added, right? D will be added, U will be added, R will be added, G will be added, like this. Sir, if I consider what is the output by default you are going to get, can you please cross check, sir? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next and after that, U, R, D, somewhere, A, G, something. Next are remaining elements also. Okay, like sir, happily, do you know if you have a sequences are there, all the elements present in the given sequence, if you want to add to the yes set, happily you can go for which method, sir? Update is the method you require to call. Clear? Any explanation is required? Ayo, respond, man. Any explanation is required? Are you in a position to understand up to this? Okay, what is the difference between add method and the update method? Like you people should aware clearly, right? Okay, sir, what is the next cinema we require to talk about, sir? Sir, maybe a chance to ask in the interview room, what is the difference between add method? What is the difference between add method and update method? I hope you are in a position to answer, right? Now I have one small twist, right? Take a bit very special care. Sir, I have some options are there with me. Yes, sir, dot, yard of 10. Yes, sir, dot, yard of 10 I'm taking. Next, yes, sir, dot, yard of 10, 20, 30 I'm taking. Yes, dot, yard of 10, 20, 30 I'm taking. Yes, sir, dot, update of 10 I'm taking. Yes, dot, update of 10 I'm taking. Next, yes, sir, dot, update of range of 1, 10, sir, 2 I'm taking. Range of 1, 10, 2 I'm taking. Range of 2, 10, 2 I'm taking. Yes, observe that. Can you please tell what is the difference between these things? Which are valid, which are invalid? You should aware, sir. First one, valid or invalid? Valid. Just to add the 10. Just to add the 10. Okay, like. Sir, second one, is it valid or invalid? Second one, is it valid or not? Invalid. Because what is the reason for that is, yard is always going to take only one argument. Yard is always going to take only one argument. But here, how many arguments you are passing, sir? 3 arguments, sir. That's why immediately error by default you are going to get, sir. Sir, observe a bit very carefully, sir. S dot add of 10, 20, 30 by default I'm taking, sir. Now observe, have a look one. Sir, type error. Yard takes exactly one argument, but you are passing how many arguments, right? 3 arguments. Like so the problem is here. Clear? I hope are you in a position to understand, right? So second one is invalid. Sir, yard is always going to take only one argument only. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Third one. Third one. Ray, respond, man. Third one, valid or invalid? Third one, invalid, invalid, invalid. Because update method is always going to take a sequence, but not a single value. It is always going to take a sequence, but not a single value. Remember that, okay? So now here I'm taking S dot update of 10. S dot update of 10. Now have a look once. Have a look one. Int object is not iterable, so it's always expecting what? Iterable sequence object is always expecting, but you are providing what? Int, that's why it is invalid. Remember that, sir. Okay, so this one is invalid. Sir, next S dot update 10 comma someone is asking, sir. Someone Vedant Tiwari is asking S dot update of 10 comma 20 comma 30. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Invalid, invalid. Because the reason is you are passing individual elements. You have to pass this total thing as a single sequence, then only it will be added, sir. So if I can take like all these values within the list, perfectly itself is acceptable, no problem at all. Are you getting, Vedanti Vari? Are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, well, sir, now S dot update of, what about this one, sir? Is it valid or invalid? Yes, please respond. Is it valid or invalid? Valid. What is the problem? Sir, this is the first sequence, this is the second sequence. Any number of sequences by default you can able to take. Sir, yes, sir, dot add of, sir, Python. I'm trying to add Omkar. This is your doubt, I hope. Yes, sir, add Python, like this I'm adding. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Array, is it valid or not? Valid. Because how many values I'm passing? It is one string object. It is one string object. That's why no problem at all. Itself is valid. Itself is nothing but valid, no problem at all. Clear for all of you, right? Okay. So if you want, it's a single object. It's a single object. What is the problem, man? Yes, sir, done. Yes, sir, done. Yeah, Python like this. S dot yada Python like this I'm taking, sir. Now observe that Python by default will be added or not? Yes, it is one string. It is one string object. But if you pass as the argument to update method, now it is not treated as a single object. It is treated as a sequence. Then what will happen? P will be added, Y will be added, T will be added, like that. Observe that. Observe the difference. Are you getting right? P will be added, Y, T, H, O, N, like these things are going to be added. Clear? Sir, observe only in the add and update method how much story is there. Make sure, sir, you people should aware. Clear? Yes? Any explanation is required? Okay, that's all. Sir, now here someone is asking Vaibhav. So just the remaining, I'm not going to add, just last point related to this one. Can you please observe that? Sir, he is asking, one student is asking KHDF like this. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Please respond. Is it valid or invalid? Yes? Valid. According to me, it is valid because the reason is, have you observed KH plus DF? KH plus DF. Sir, this is the string, Now this total thing will become string argument. String argument by default is nothing but one sequence. That's why I hope individually the elements by default will be added. Correct or not? Yes, Vedant? Yes? Okay, individually, sir, the corresponding elements by default will be added. Okay, like that's all. Beyond that, not required to keep much explanation, sir. What is the first method? Add method. Second method is update method, right? Sir, third one, copy. Somewhere we discussed about this copy method, right? Copy means what? To create exactly different cloned object. Are you getting right? Returns a separate object, cloned copy if you want, then automatically happily we can go for what? Copy method. Suppose assume s is equal to 10, 20, 30. Sir, s is equal to 10, 20, 30. Sir, s of 1 is equal to s I'm taking. Sir, can you please tell if I can take like this? How many objects are available? Please respond. How many objects are available? Only, sir, one object. Only one object, right? Sir, what that object is? 10, 20. Of course, it is just assume that it's the set. Sir, for the same object, sir, s is the reference variable and s1 is also reference variable, right? No problem at all. This is the aliasing. But I don't want aliasing, sir. I want a different copy, separate object, different object I want, sir. Yes, sir, dot copy is the method. Are you getting that? Yes, sir, dot copy itself is the method, right? This one is called cloning. Remember that, sir. This one is called what? Cloning, right? Okay. Best example, if you observe that here, yes, sir, s1 is equal to yes, I'm taking. S1 is equal to yes, I'm taking. Print of id of yes, and then id of s1. Print of id of s1. Sir, have you observed, right? Sir, it is aliasing because that's why both the references point into the same object, same address by default I'm getting, sir. It is aliasing. That's why, sir, both the references point into the same object. But I don't want to, sir, compulsory I want to go for copy function. Then automatically, you know, copy function. Then happily you can able to say, sir, can you please are you in a position to understand, right? Sir, both are different addresses, right? Okay, sir, that's all. This is what you people should very clearly. So what is the purpose of copy method? What is the purpose of copy method? To create exactly duplicate object. Happily we can go for copy method, right? Okay, this sir, now when you should go for copy, if you want a backup copy, backup copy, then we should go for what? Copy cloning concept, right? The people who are coming from Java background, you people may aware cloning concept. When we should go for cloning concept, if you want a backup, copy, then we should go for what? Cloning concept. Remember that, okay? Replica of an object, correct? Okay, sir, what is the next method we require to call? What is my next method? Here, sir, pop is the method. Okay, pop is the method. Can you tell what is the purpose of pop method? Okay, the name itself indicates, right? Pop means to remove and return the element. To remove and return the element like this. Sir, which element by default will be removed and returned? Anyone can you please tell? Ayo. Good. Because it's the pop one, right? Pop method, right? Okay. Like, sir, it is always going to remove and return last inserted element. Correct or not? Yes, man. Last inserted element. It's always going to return topmost element. It's always going to return last element. Some people are already using this type of responses. If you are using this type of terminology, I will give left and right, because we are talking about set concept. We never going to talk about any other kind of thing. Remember that, okay? So that's why top element will be removed. Top element will be removed. Last element will be removed, sir. Last inserted element by default will be removed. Don't use such a type of terminology, because we are talking about set. Then immediately ask, sir, remove and return the element. Which element will be removed and returned, sir? Which element will be removed and returned? I don't know. Some random element. Are you getting? Some random element by default will be removed. And returned that element. So suppose assume that I have a group of mail IDs are there, or a group of mobile numbers are there, sir. Assume that a group of mobile numbers are there. Sir, I want to choose a number and I want to send SMS message. But in which order I have to send? Order priorities are not there, sir. Every time, take one number, send SMS. Take one number, send SMS. Take one number, send SMS. That's all. Sir, which order? Order, no such type of thing. Until completing all, choose one random number and then send SMS message. That's all. This is about my requirement. Happily, we can use what? Pop is the function. Remember. Sir, where is? Just have a look once. This is about yes, 10, 20, 30, 40, sir. So now print of yes dot pop. Print of yes dot pop. Okay. Sir, now here yes dot pop, like this I'm talking, sir. Now observe that first time which element will be removed, sir? Oh, 40 got removed. First time 40 got removed. 40 got removed. But next time 10 got removed, next time 20, next time 30 got removed. If I can ask what is the content of yes, nothing is there, sir, empty. What is the content of yes, nothing is there, empty, sir, empty set by default. Everyone can able to understand, right? Yes, man. Yes, okay, that's all. Sir, now every time it will be different or not? No such type of guarantee, because the reason is at the end all the elements will be added based on some hash code or not, based on some code, definitely based on some hash code. All these elements by default will be added. If that order is fixed, then it's always going to remove one by one. But in which order these elements will be inserted, I don't know that. That's why, do you know, only two pop operations I'm taking. Sir, observe that two pop operations I'm taking 40, 10. If you can ask again, the output is always the same, because sir, predefined objects, the order predefined objects hash code is always the same. That's why, sir, we are always going to get the same output. But if it is our own object, you can't give any guarantee. Next one after that, in which order these elements will be stored, there is no guarantee. That's why, so instead of particular element, better to use some random element. Everyone can aware? Are you in a position to understand, right? So to remove and return some random element, okay, happily we can go for what? Pop is the method. Suppose some people are asking, sir, okay, sir, if the specified element, I mean, if the set is empty, what will happen, sir? If the set itself is empty, what will happen? Like you may ask, observe that no element is there, sir. Sir, no element is there. Okay, already one element. That one element already removed here 10. Sir, now if the specified element is not available, then automatically pop from empty set. Are you getting that? Sir, pop from empty set. Empty set, like we are going to get key error. Everyone can able to understand, right? Yes, some student is asking this doubt, sir. Okay, I hope got clarified. What is the purpose of, what is the need, or what is the purpose of, sir, pop? To remove and return, sir, some random element. Then we should go for what? Sir, pop is the function, right? Okay, if the specified element is not already available, I mean, if the set is empty, what will happen, sir? Key error by default you are going to get. Sir, now my question is, sir, I want to remove a particular element. Are you getting? I want to remove a particular element. A particular element I want to remove, sir. If you want to remove a particular element, then what we have to do is remove is the function. Remove of x. Remember that remove is the method we require to use. Sir, now take a bit very, very special care. Pop element. Pop never going to take any argument. It is always going to return. Okay, remove and return some random element. But in the case of remove, that particular element by default will be removed, sir. Next, if the specified element is not already available, then we will get key error, same as pop function. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Yes. What is the purpose of pop method? Yes, this is the purpose, right? Now, I mean, what is the purpose of remove? What is the difference between pop and remove? Pop, remove and return some random element. Remove function is always going to return specified element. Remember that. Next, and after that, some people keep on asking the doubts. Sir, for the set, remember that there is no chance of index, there is no chance of slice operator. Okay, set never talks about index, set never talks about slice operator. Remember that. Okay, so now here have a look once. I have, sir, here 10, 20, 30, 40, sir. What I want to do is, yes, sir, the remove of 40 I'm taking. Okay, can you please remove 40? After remove that 40, yes, not remove 40, automatically that 40 by default will be removed, sir. After removing that 40, can you please print off yes? Only 10, 20, 30. Are you getting? Suppose yes, not remove of, sir, 140 I'm taking. Sir, there is no such type of 140. There is no such type of 140. then immediately key error by default we are going to get. Have you observed, right? Key error, what we are going to get? 140. Sir, there is no such type of element. How I can able to remove, sir? Remember that. Yes. Are you in a position to understand what is the difference between pop and remove? Pop, to remove random element. Remove method is nothing but to remove. Remove method itself is nothing but to remove, sir, the specified element. In both cases, we will get key error if the set is empty or if the specified element is not available. Okay, that's all. Sir, now maybe a chance. There may be a chance. My requirement is, array, can you please remove 10? Can you please remove 10? 10. If 10 is not available, if 10 is not available, can you please tell what will happen? I want to remove, sir, 140, 140. 140 is not available. What happened? Ayo, what happened, man? What happened? Key error. By default, I'm getting key error. Sometimes my requirement is, if it is not available, compulsory I will get key error. That's why before using this remove method, compulsory we require to check whether it's available or not available. Is it available or not available? It's always a big burden to the programmer. There is one method is there, sir. What is that method? Is if 140 is available, can you please remove? If 140 is available, can you please remove? If 140 is not available, ignore. Are you getting? 140 is available, can you please remove? If it is not available, no problem, ignore. You are not required to worry about that. If you have such a type of requirement, what is the method we require to call, sir? Discard. Are you getting? What is the method we require to call, sir? Discard. Can you please discard 40? Can you please discard 40? Sir, to remove the specified element only. To remove the specified element. But the biggest advantage is, if the specified element is not available, we never going to get any error, man. Remember that. Sir, 40 will be removed, but 140 not there. That's why ignore. No issue at all. Observe that. Am I getting any error? Ayo, are you able to understand, right? Am I getting any error? No. Okay. That's all. Make sure, sir. Divya, you are asking then remove method, what is the use? Remove method, what is the use? Sometimes my requirement is, compulsory this subject should be there, man. So it should be there, you can remove. If it is not there, something goes wrong, stop the program execution. Are you getting? Compulsory this thing should be there. Compulsory this thing should be there. If this element is not there, can you please delete that? If it is not there, something goes wrong, stop the program by raising some error. Are you getting? Like, so in that situation, happily we can go for remove method, man. So to remove elements, what are various methods are available? Have you observed, right? One is pop method. Second one is, can I spell out, sir? Pop is the method. Second one is remove is the method. Remove is the method. Next one after that, one more method, sir, discard method. Okay, what is the difference between remove and discard? Next, what is the difference between pop and remove? You people should be in a position to understand. Any explanation is required? Yes. Any explanation is required? Okay. So this is remove, pop, and then discard. Next, last method to remove the elements, right? What is that last method is? Can you please clear? Are you getting? Can you please clear? Sir, to remove all elements. To remove all elements from the set. Happily we can go for clear. Clear is the method, right? Okay. To remove all elements from the set, then happily we can go for clear method. So now let me print of yes. Happily all the 4 elements by default we are going to get yes dot clear, yes dot clear. Next again, can you please print of yes, sir? Can you please print of yes? First time what the answer, but second time empty set by default we are going to get. Remember that. Are you getting? Empty set by default we are going to get, sir. Just observe a bit very carefully. That's all. These are the methods we have. Next, while covering these things, you people may get some small doubts. Are you getting, right? Something like, is the remove method, is it going to work for multiple values? No chance at all. Okay. Next, if you are calling discard method on empty set, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Like, you may have some doubts in your mind. What you can do after the session, just spend some time, all the doubts by default will be clarified. Are you getting that? Okay, this is, if I'm keep on explaining that, then only set minimum some 1 week I require to talk about that to check all cases. Okay, that's all. Up to this is the clear. Any explanation is required? Yes, ma'am. Any explanation is required up to this? Sir, what is the difference between pop, remove, discard, and clear? These are 4 methods we can use to remove elements from the set. Next and after that 2 methods already I covered. Add method, next and after that update method to add elements to the set. Sir, these 2 for adding, these 2 for what? Removing, right? Okay, these 4 methods for removing purpose. Okay, next, sir, on the set there is one biggest specialty is there, sir, mathematical operation. Happily we can call on the set. Remember this one, mathematical operations we can call, mathematical union, intersection, like mathematical operations happily you are allowed to call on the set. S1 union S2, S2 union S3, something like union, like you can able to call. Sir, what is the first method? Union. Sir, can you, anyone can you please tell how you can able to perform union operation, or what is the meaning? Union means, you know, right? Okay, first set element, second set elements, group into a single set, single set, right? Okay, like for that purpose we can use union. Sir, I can use S1 dot union of S2, S1 dot union of S2, sir, or S1 or S2. Are you getting? So two things are there. Either you can call method or you can use operator also. If S1 and S2 are the sets, happily we can use S1 or S2. Now the result will become set which contain all elements of S1 and all elements of S2 by default, right? Okay. Same way you can call S1 dot intersection. Do you know, right? S1 dot intersection of S2. Are you getting? S1 dot intersection of S2. How you can able to do S1 and S2? Remember that. So can you spell out intersection and union? What is the difference, right? Intersection means it will return all elements present inside both S1 and S2. Common elements is like this, right? Sir, observe that a bit carefully. 10, 20, 30, 40. Next one after that S2 is equal to S1. S1 is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. S2 is equal to, sir, just observe that 30, 40, 30, 40, 50, 60 I'm taking, sir. 30, 40, 50, 60 I'm taking. Now print of S1 dot union of S2. S1 dot union of S2, right? This is the first way. Or otherwise S1 or S2. S1 or S2, like this I am taking, sir. Now observe, either union operator or R symbol, both the things are always the same. No difference at all. Are you getting that? Both the things are always the same. Sir, duplicate elements by default will be gone because set won't allow duplicates. That's why, sir, both whether union operation you can call or the operator you can use, in both cases the same output by default we will get. Sir, I don't want union. I want intersection. Are you getting? I want intersection, then automatically S1 and S2. S1 and S2. Can you please observe that? 40, 30, only common elements. By default we are going to get, sir. Remember. Sir, next S1 dot difference of S2. Are you getting? S1 dot difference of S2, sir. What is the meaning of S1 dot difference of S2? Please respond. Sir, S1 minus S2. What is the meaning of S1? S1 dot difference of S2 or S1. Sir, returns the elements present in S1 but not in S2. Are you getting? Returns the elements present in S1 but not in S2. Okay, like. Sir, now have a look one S1 difference. D-I-F-F-E-R difference. Are you getting difference? Or S1 minus S2. The elements present in S1 but not in S2. The elements present in S1 but not in S2. Okay, like right. Sir, now have a look once. 10, 20. Because these are the elements present in S1 but not in S2. Okay, like you should aware, sir. Okay. Next, somewhere you may heard about symmetric difference. At our childhood mathematics stories are symmetric difference. Anyone about S1 symmetric difference S2. Even you can call a method. I will explain. What is the meaning of S1 symmetric difference S2? Anyone can you please tell? S1 mathematics, general mathematics, man. Exclusive or symmetric difference. What is the meaning of symmetric difference, right? Yes, very simple. Very simple, sir. Observe that. Observe that. This is the normal mathematics set theory, right? Sir, symmetric difference means the elements present in S1, but not in S2. The elements present in S1, but not in S2. The elements present in S2, but not in S1, but not in S1, like this, right? So, except this particular part, regarding except this particular part, remaining thing by default considered a symmetric difference, exclusive OR operation, either present inside S1 or S2, but not both, Such type of thing is by default considered as what? Symmetric difference. Clear? Yes, man. Are you getting? How you can able to do that, sir? S1 dot symmetric difference. Are you getting? S1 dot symmetric difference. Symmetric difference or S2. Like you can able to call, no problem at all, sir. Symmetric difference, sir. S1 dot symmetric difference of S2, or you are allowed to use symbols also, no problem. Sir, best example, have a look once. Symmetric difference. Symmetric difference or okay, like please tell what answer I will get now. The elements present inside S1 but not in S2, and the elements present inside S2 but not in S1. Anyone? Yes, man. What the answer by default you are going to get? The elements present inside S1 but not in S2 but not in S1. 10, 20, 50, 60. So excluding common elements. Regarding excluding common elements. So 10, 50, 20, 60. Order is not important. Okay, make sure, sir, this is. So mathematical operations, happily we are allowed to apply on the set objects. Union operation, intersection, difference, symmetric difference also you are allowed to use, right? Okay. Sir, next we covered already. Sir, membership operators. Is it possible or not? Okay, membership operators you can able to apply or not? Yes, ma'am. In operator and not in operator, happily we are allowed to use, man, to check whether particular element is available or not, particular object is available or not. Happily we can apply membership operator for any sequence. You can apply, sir, no problem at all. Suppose assume that S1 is Durga, like a set of Durga, then automatically my S1 contains sir 5 elements, D, U, R, G, A, something like that we are going to get, sir. Okay, like order is not there. Now my requirement is, array D present inside S1 or not? D present inside S1 or not? Sir, I'm taking D in S1, true is the answer. Sir, now I'm taking Z is in S1, like this, right? But the outputs are first time true, second time false is the answer. That is the purpose of membership operators, right? Okay, just aware the minimum basic functionality of this set, but how you can able to apply in our live examples and so on, once we are talking about operations, there you can able to see, sir. Okay, clear? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, can I go to the next level? Next, how you can apply these things in our application? So that part we are going to take care. Don't worry much about that. So you know, somewhere we covered list comprehension. What a beautiful concept, sir. Have you remembered? Somewhere we covered list comprehension. Same comprehension is applicable even for set also. Set comprehension also it is applicable, sir. No problem at all. So set comprehension is also possible, right? Sir, what is the syntax? What is the syntax? Syntax for set comprehension. Anyone, can you please tell? Just observe that. S is equal to sir, for x is equal to, for x in range of some 6 I'm taking. Assume that. Sir, this is for x in range of 6. What you want to do, sir? X into x we can able to take. Regarding x into x, we can able to take, sir. Sir, this is, sir, you know, it's a simple comprehension. Now this set contain the squares of 0 to 5. The squares of 0 to 5 are 1, 6. Then automatically squares are 1, 5. Can you please observe that? Can you please observe that? Sir, print of, yes, I'm taking. Yes, what is the output by default you are going to get, sir? Okay, like if I can take 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, happily we are going to get. Clear, right? So this type of thing already we covered somewhere in the tuple, somewhere in the set. Okay, now somewhere just we are talking in the, even in the case of list also we covered. Now we are talking about set. Comprehension concept applicable for the set, but comprehension concept is not applicable for the tuple. Remember that there we got a generator object, but here we are going to get just we are going to get, sir, this is in this case we are always going to get set object only. Remember, sir, now here 1 to 6, range of 1 to 6, where is the 0 is not there, because starts from 1 begin to n minus 1. Rishi, are you getting right? So 0 is won't be there, sir. Okay, that's all. Sir, this is about what is the purpose of, okay, comprehension. Okay, now I covered one point, sir. Set order is important or not important? Order is important or not important? Not important. That's why index, slice, such type of things are not at all available. Index concept is not applicable. Even sir, slicing is also by default not applicable, right? Okay, like make sure, sir. Next, even here also, if you want, you can able to apply some condition also, no problem at all. Yes, here you can apply some condition also. What is the syntax for comprehension, sir? Have you remember, right? S is equal to expression. S is equal to expression for x in some sequence, for x in sequence, and then we can apply some condition also. We covered already in the case of list comprehension. Happily you can go through that, sir. Okay, comprehension concept applicable for the set. Remember. Next, indexing, slicing, such type of terminology not applicable, sir. Sir, suppose I'm taking s of 0. Suppose I'm taking s of 0. Sir, where is the question of s of 0? Set object does not support indexing. Sir, I'm taking s of 1:3. 1:3. Immediately error by default you are going to get. Set object is not subscriptable. So indexing, next and after that slicing, such type of terminology not applicable for the set. Okay, like now there are some small programs are available, sir. What I want to take here is just to take a bit very special care about this one. Sir, write a program to eliminate duplicates present in the list. Are you getting that? Write a program to eliminate duplicates present in the list. Sir, I have one list is there, sir. List is always contain duplicate, maybe a chance of duplicates, right? Sir, can you please remove elements present in the duplicate elements present in the list? What you can do? Convert that list into set. Automatically duplicates by default will be eliminated. Okay, have a look once. A small chota program I'm taking, sir. Here L is equal to evolve of input of enter list of values. Enter some list of values like this I'm taking, sir. Enter some list of values like I'm taking. Sir, now s is equal to s of l. S is equal to s of l. Next and after that print of SSR. Print of l. All the duplicate elements by default will be removed. Will be removed, sir. Okay. What is the way? Can you please observe? Enter some list of values. List means within square bracket. List is always going to represent within the square bracket, right? 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. Like this I'm taking, sir. Are you getting? Sir, what is the output by default you are going to get, sir? 10, 20, 30. This is one option. Simple, only one line. All the duplicates whatever there inside list by default will be removed. This is one way, sir. But second one, hey, don't use set method. Final, I want to list only. Don't use set method. Final, I want list only. What is the way, sir? Very simple. Very simple. Very simple. If I can take like this, if I can take like this, observe that a bit carefully, sir. Very simple terminology. Just what I want a list only. Final value is always I want list only. What I will take? L1 is equal to empty. Next, for x in L, If x not in L1, then only, sir, L1 dot append of x. Sir, it's a purely list related terminology. It's a purely list related terminology, right? Sir, now print of L1 like this I'm taking, sir. Sir, observe, enter some list of values, 10, 20, 30, 50 like this I'm taking, sir. Sir, same list of values, right? Sir, 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, 20, 20, some 30 by default I'm taking. What the output by default we are going to get, sir? Do you know? 10, 20, 30 by default we will get. Clear? Okay, sir, why this approach is the recommended? Why this approach is the recommended when compared with the set? If I introduce a set terminology, there is no guarantee for the order. Are you getting right? So there is no guarantee for the order. That's why highly recommended. If you want to delete the duplicates from the list, if you want to output at the list only, better to use this second approach. Second approach is always recommended, because at the end I want to order, at the same time I want a list only. Clear? Yes, Ravinder, your approach is going to work, no problem at all. Can I go to the next level? Respond. Can I go to the next level? Okay, sir, what is the next example, sir? Even we covered this example in the last session. Okay, write a program to print different vowels present in the given word. Okay, different vowels present in the given word. Sir, I will give some Durga software like this I'm taking. Sir, different vowels present in the given string. I want to print, sir. What is the way? Very simple. W is equal to, just observe that, sir. Enter any word, enter any word like this I can take. Sir, what is my word is W is equal to input of, enter some word, enter any word, sir. Any word like this I'm taking, sir. That's all this is. Sir, now what the vowels, where the vowels are there? Okay, what the vowels, where the vowels are there? Assume the V is equal to can you please tell, sir? V is equal to A comma E comma I comma O comma U. U like this I'm taking, sir. A E I O U. Okay. Next term, can I convert this word into the set or not? Yes, S is equal to set of W. Wonderful, man. Set of W. Sir, in this W, whatever letters are there, all unique letters by default I will get a set. Okay. Now V is nothing but like now here just D is equal to S dot intersection. S dot intersection of V, sir. Everyone can aware? Yes, man. Intersection means what? Common elements. Do you know common elements in this set and the V? By default we are going to get. Now print of the different vowels present in the given word are the different vowels present in the given word. Are you getting right? Sir, what that is? Just print that. Yes. Okay, sir. Obviously, this is what you people should aware, right? Okay. Now have a look once. Enter some word. Durga software. Regarding different vowels present in the given word are O, A, E, U. All the things are available, right? But if I use this approach, sir, then you may not in a position. Each vowel how many times it's going to come and so on. Divya, we can count, it seems. We can't count through this approach. Very simple. If you want to count, then automatically it's the set, right? It is the set, right? Set means you can apply length approach. Sir, the number of different vowels are the number of different vowels are different vowels are Okay, like I can able to take the number of different vowels is len of D, because length is applicable for any collection. That's why like this, right? Yes, observe that, Durga. Okay, so different vowels present in a given word are AU, and the number of different vowels are 2. Divya, I hope you can able to understand. Okay, that's all. Next, how many times A is available, how many times B is available, E is available, and so on. We require to use some other techniques, sir. Okay, that's all. This is about a simple terminology, how you can able to, sir, identify, how you can able to identify, sir, different vowels and so on. Clear? Are you getting some basic idea about set concept? When we should go for set, which methods are applicable, which, sir, what about mathematical operations are allowed? Next, what is internal representation? If you want to convert some other elements to set, what is the way, and so on. Once you start explaining small program, then you can get much clarity about this one, sir. Okay, that's all. This is about set terminology what we have, sir. Okay, now let me talk about, sir, dictionary data structure. What is the next concept we require to talk, sir? Dictionary data structure. Okay, sir, when we should go for dictionary data structure, what is the meaning of dictionary, sir? Sir, do you know, up to this we covered list, we covered next, and after that tuple we covered, list we discussed, tuple we covered, and then set we discussed, right? Sir, either list tuple set, frozen set, like these things by default applicable only to hold the individual objects. Are you getting? Only to hold individual objects. Sir, my requirement is sometimes I want to hold, sir, a group of objects as key value pairs. Are you getting? A group of objects as key value pairs. Then we should go for dictionary. Remember that, sir. If you want to represent a group of objects as key value pairs, then we should go for what? Dictionary. Something like roll number, roll number name 101 Durga, 102 Ravi, something like roll number name, something like sir, mobile number and address, regarding something like Aadhaar number and then address. So like by default considered as dictionary. If you want to represent a group of values, then a group of values as key value pairs, then we should go for what? Dictionary, right? So in C++ and Java, dictionary is also considered as a map concept. In Perl and Ruby, it is known as hash concept. Remember that, sir. In the case of Perl, and Ruby, it is treated as hash concept. But in the case of C++ and Java, it is considered as hash map concept, like map, under map, hash table, tree map, like multiple implementations are there. But general word is nothing but map is the concept in Java, right? Okay, but in Python we can use the word dictionary. Okay, observe that. Sir, now key and value pairs are there. Observe that a bit very carefully about this one, sir. Sir, this is about, do you know, key value pairs. Just have a look once, sir. This is a group of key value pairs. Okay, this is the group of key value pairs, right? Sir, now my requirement is 101 some Durga, 102 some Ravi, 102 some Ravi, something like a key value and so on. Now my question is, duplicate keys are allowed or not allowed? Array duplicate keys are allowed or not allowed? Sir, not allowed. Key is duplicates are not allowed, but a value can be duplicated, no problem at all. Next, what about heterogeneous objects, right? Heterogeneous objects are allowed for both the key and the values, no problem at all, sir. Sir, insertion order is not preserved, Next, dictionaries are mutable. Happily, you are allowed to use in any order. I mean, you can able to add something, you can able to remove something, mutable. Next, dictionaries are dynamic. Based on our requirement, you can increase or you can decrease. Both options by default available. Okay. Next, indexing, slicing, such a type of terminology not applicable for dictionary also. Remember, clear? Yes, sir. Yes, here there is no such type of null, such type of terminology, man. Okay, that's why I forget to ignore that. Sir, now these are various important points you people should be aware. Can I apply index concept? Can I apply index concept for the dictionary? Oh, index concept for dictionary? No, because order is also not there. Order is also not there. Okay, remember that. Slice operator you can't apply. Okay, next the keys duplication is not allowed, but values can be duplicated, no problem at all. Okay, just a basic idea, right? Sir, maybe a chance to ask the question, what is the difference between set and dictionary? Remember, what is the difference between set and dictionary? Sir, set, list, tuple, meant for representing a group of individual values, but a dictionary meant for a group of key value pairs. Remember, that is a very important point, sometimes maybe for the interview room, right? So next, how to create dictionary object. Are you getting? How you can able to create dictionary object? What are various methods are applicable, or what are various ways, right? Very simple, son. If you want to create empty dictionary, just the curly brace open and close. That's all. If you can use curly brace open and close, by default it's always treated, yeah, empty dictionary, right? Okay. So now, if you want, you can create empty dictionary. So this is also possible. Okay, this is also possible. You require to call dict. Dict is the method. What is that method, sir? Dict method or dict function. You can call. Now also empty dictionary by default we are going to get, sir. Okay, remember that. Sir, once we create empty dictionary, how you can able to add the key value, something like that. Okay, sir, how you can able to do that? Very simple, sir. D of key is equal to value. Sir, this key value by default will be added. This key value by default will be added to the dictionary, right? Remember this one, sir. Dictionary, this key and value by default will be added to the dictionary. Remember. Sir, best example. Let me create D is equal to empty. D of 100 is equal to, D of 100 is equal to Durga. I'm taking D of 100 is equal to Durga. D of 200 is equal to some Ravi. I'm taking D of 300 is equal to Shiva. Like this I'm taking, sir. Sir, now print of D I'm taking. Abja, this one is perfectly valid, no problem at all, sir. Sir, one more request. D of rich, sir, Cohen, rich Cohen. Okay, like I'm taking, sir, rich Cohen. Like, is it acceptable or not? Yes. What is the problem, man? No problem at all, because the reason is keys heterogeneous objects are allowed. Values also heterogeneous objects are allowed. Anyone, can you please tell what is the output by default we are going to get? Please respond. What is the output by default we are going to get? The style I can tell key colon value. Are you getting that? Key colon value, comma, key colon sir value, key colon value. Like this I can able to take, sir. That's all. Sir, now the point, very important point or very important terminology here is, take a bit special care about this terminology. A very important point here is, make sure, sir. So order, you can give the guarantee. There is no such type of order kind of thing. Key colon value. This is the style what you people should aware. Okay. Now have a look once. What is the answer by default we are getting, sir? Key value. Like by default we are going to get. Clear? Yo, respond, man. How you can add key values? How to create empty dictionary? Like you should aware. Suppose I know the values at the beginning only. No problem. If you know the values at the beginning, yes, here directly you can specify. Itself is nothing but valid, sir. So what I'm taking? A colon apple. Like I'm taking, sir. A colon apple. Sir, B colon some banana. Like I'm taking. Next and after that, C colon sorry, A colon like a, B colon like a, C colon. Here just observe that C colon. Sir, I'm taking cat. Okay, like a. Sir, have you observed, right? A for like this is the key value by default. Sir, print of D I'm taking, sir. But the output by default you are going to get perfectly itself is valid. Everyone can able to understand? If you know the values, no problem at all. Directly you can specify. If you don't know the values, create an empty dictionary, and then happily we can add the based on our requirement, right? Okay, that's all. Then immediately you may ask, sir, okay, creation is acceptable. Creation is acceptable, no problem at all, sir. Now my requirement is how I can access the elements of the dictionary. I want to access elements from the dictionary, right? How to access elements from the dictionary. Sir, usually we are always going to access based on the key. If you provide the key, then the corresponding value by default we have to get, sir. This is a very common style. Sir, what I have to take? DR 100, then 100 related corresponding value by default we are going to get, sir. If the specified key is not already available, then immediately we are going to get, sir, key error. Remember that. What we are going to get, sir? Key error by default we will get. Have a look once, sir. D of A. What is the output? A for apple. What is the answer by default we are going to get, sir? Apple. Perfectly. If you can specify key, sir, then automatically the corresponding value by default we are going to get. Suppose assume the specified key is not already available, then immediately we are going to get some key error. Remember. Then how you can handle, sir? If you want to get the value related to the given key, first you have to check whether the key is already available or not. Are you getting that? If the key is already available or not, means do you know something like in operator, membership operators by default you can use. By using that you can able to check whether it is available or not. If it is available, then only you can use. Okay, remember. But anyway, in the Python 2, yes, in the Python 2, we have, there is another approach is there, sir. D dot has a key. Are you getting? D dot has a key. Sir, like you have the method, sir. D dot has a key. Method is there to check whether the specified key is available or not. If it is available, returns 1. If it is not available, returns 0. But has a key method not available in Python 3. It is applicable only in the Python 2. Remember. Clear? Are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, how you can able to access? Right? By using key. If you can provide the key, then the corresponding value by default you are going to get, sir. Okay, so now let me go for a small chota example. Sir, let me add some data from the keyboard, and let me store that in the form of dictionary, and let me print that again. Okay, like, sir, what I want to do is write a program to enter name and percentage of marks. Sir, name and percentage of marks in a dictionary. Can you please write a program to enter name and percentage of marks in the dictionary and display information on the screen. This is about my requirement, right? How you can able to do that? Sir, can you please display that complete information from the on the screen? I mean console. But make sure you require to take, your program has to take the data from the keyboard and add that data, okay, to the dictionary, and at last print that dictionary based on our requirement, right? How you can able to do that, sir? Observe a bit very carefully. Small chota application. Sir, how to use a dictionary, now you people are going to get very clearly, sir. Sir, REC is equal to curly brace open and close. What is this one? Just is it a dictionary or not? Okay, records. Like I'm taking an empty dictionary, right? Sir, n is equal to input of enter number of students. Enter number of students. Sir, how many students information you want to enter? Sir, 4 students information I want to enter, or 5 students information I want to enter. Like enter number of students, but compulsory we require to take, sir, int. Regarding compulsory we require to use int. What is the reason for that? You know what is the return type of this input function? Input function is always str type. That's why compulsory we require to take into the n number type, right? Next, I is equal to 1. Okay, why I is equal to 1? while I is lesser than, while I is less than or equal to n. Oh, how many times this while loop is going to execute, sir? N number of times. N number of times. Every time what I'm taking is name is equal to input enter student name. Enter student name, like can you please enter the name like this, right? Next, and after that marks I'm talking, marks is equal to sir input of enter percentage of marks, how many marks student got, enter percentage of marks like this I'm taking, sir. Okay, enter percentage of marks like, sir. Okay, name and marks. Okay, now I require to add this name and marks to the dictionary. REC of name is equal to marks. Can you please observe that, sir? One key value by default will be added to this dictionary or not? Please guide, man. Oh, please guide. Is it going to add to the dictionary or not? Yes, remember that. Okay, sir, I'm getting the name and value, name and percentage of marks. Now I'm trying to add that to the records, sir, and then immediately I is equal to I plus 1. Sir, now can you please tell how many times it will be added? How many times it will be added, right? Yes, how many number of times it will be added? Yes, sir, n number of times based on your number, Next, and after that, assume that, sir, if you want, you can convert into int type, or otherwise you can maintain string type, no problem at all, because I'm not going to perform any arithmetic operations on these marks. That's why don't worry, even leave as is a string, or otherwise you can convert into the float value, or otherwise you can convert into value, no problem at all. Sir, just I saved key value pair to that. Now my requirement is, can you please print sir, is the name and marks to the console back again. Print of, just observe that, print of, okay, name of student, print of name of student, comma, what I'm taking, sir? /t. What is this one, sir? Oi, what is this /t? T itself is nothing but what? Tab. Okay, tab, right? Next, and after that, percentage of marks. Okay, percentage of marks, like I'm taking. Sir, this is the first one, sir. Now for x in record, sir, for every x value in the record, sir, what you require to take? Print of, okay, print of, sir, percentage t, just a space I'm giving at the beginning, space I'm taking, sir, x. Next, and after that, x I'm taking /t, sir, again /t, some spaces, /t, like I'm taking. Next, and after that, REC of x. Yes, man. Can you please observe? Here, forget about these extra things, just for representation purpose. For x in REC, print that x. Here, x means key only. Remember this, right? For x in REC, print that key and print the corresponding value also. Okay, like, sir, now observe. Here, enter number of students, 3, sir. 3. Sir, enter student name, Durga. Enter percentage of marks, 90% I'm taking. Are you getting? Next, enter student name, Ravi. Sir, enter percentage of marks, 95%. Enter student name, Dhoni, something like I'm taking. Enter percentage of marks, some 78%, like this I'm taking, sir. Can you please observe? Name of the student, percentage of marks, name, and like this. Clear? Ayo. Are you able to understand, right? Now you are in a position to store our required data, into the dictionary form or not? Yes. Key values. If you want anywhere key value pairs, then happily we can go for what? Yes, sir, this dictionary concept. Remember that, sir. Okay. So that is the corresponding output. Happily we are going to get. Just why I'm taking /t and I mean escape characters. Why I'm taking? Just for formation purpose. Okay. That's all. These are the things what you people should aware clearly, right? Any explanation is required? Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's all, sir. So in the next session, we will continue for the remaining part. Don't worry about that.